What are some very obvious signs someone is into you? Honestly, I got rejected by a girl who seemed to send very obvious signs, so I don't know anything anymore. They go out of their own way to be around you. I've heard you can tell by where they put their feet. Like if they put their feet behind their ears, they really like you. Mark, if this is you from accounting, for the last time, just because I grazed your hand reaching for a donut does not mean I'm into you. A girl flirted with me in French, stole my bag under the table as a joke, wanted to arm wrestle and sat in the pub with me for 7 hours. She could have been Canadian, so I never knew if she liked me or not. Second date is today. Edit, follow up guys. Shook at the response it's got, but she had to reschedule it since she was urgently called into work. That will be Tuesday. I tell my wife about a weird interaction I had with a waitress, lady at the store, etc. Then she tells me that woman was hitting on me. Apparently I'm oblivious. I've never seen these, so I'm excited to learn. I like things to be very clear and obvious, so I insist on waiting for them to issue me a Section 3.02 notice, intention to pursue romantically, which will set out the detailed 5-year plan for us and describe the boundaries of their proposed pursuit, including likes, dislikes and information on any allergies. Still waiting, but one day I'm sure my luck will turn. Maintaining eye contact for slightly longer than necessary. When the group is laughing, people look to make eye contact with whoever they are most interested in. Also, people will generally face their shoulders to who they're most interested in. While they are subtle guests, they become obvious when looking for them. If you see that person hiding in a tree outside your window. I thought coming to the comments would help me. It's just made me more confused on the subject. I don't think I'll ever understand it. Haha, been reading the comments and not a single person I've known has done any of these for me. Gives everyone in your flat a small painting. Then she delivers you a giant painting to you at 5 a.m. and sits on your bed thinking something is going to happen. Edit, I smashed. High five fellas. For girls, they look a lot, they comment on the things you have said, done with jokes, and get excited when you speak to them. Oh, and obvious one, seeking small physical contacts every now and then. You're having sex with them, but you can't be too sure, so best to just play it safe for now and keep your wits about you. Asking a lot of questions. When you glance at someone and your eyes meet for precisely 2.55 seconds, the other person wants to have sex with you. It works. Believe me. When they put efforts to be with you, notice your very minimal details, listen and try to understand you. Unusually lengthy eye contact or looking away suddenly when you turn to face them, making excuses to be around you more, increased physical contact such as shoulder touching, smacks on the back, head pats. When I was in high school, there was a girl that was obsessed with hugging me first thing every morning. She had a massive crush on me. Sometimes, even picking on you can be a sign of romantic interest. That one is a bit tricky though. If it doesn't come with at least a couple of the other signs I listed, then that person is probably just a bully lol. I hope this helps you. They start sucking your dick. Laughing at everything I say. It's how I recognized my girlfriend liked me. I could say virtually anything and I could see her laughing. They kiss you. Looking back on my time in college, I got some pretty clear signs that I completely missed. If a girl invites you back to her dorm because she forgot something and then can't remember what she was going back to get and then sits on her bed and just kind of looks at you, that's a pretty clear sign. I think about that occasionally. I can't believe I missed that one. I'm an engineer, how the hell would I know? 1. They quickly adjust their hair when you're in the vicinity. 2. They can't really maintain eye contact when you're conversing with them. 3. Their voice gets a little higher pitched. Source: am a girl. The fuck if I know. Smile, grin immediately, no matter what kind of mood are they in, once you walk closer into the group chat or whatever space you and them are in. Hugs, like the kind they'll turn their face and rests their side of face on chest, their hands on your back pressing down to pull you closer. Would rather focus on you and pay attention to you more than normal. Want to hang out with you more than going to the group of friends, if the group beckons them over. Would walk up to you and starts chatting casually whenever for no reason than just want to chat with you. Laugh, giggle at your poor made jokes, whether if genuine or on purpose while joking around. If there's times where you and them are alone, they'll do that particular eyes at you. Nobody on Reddit knows the answer to this. I'd say them going out of their way to help you or be kind to you. With my first love, I noticed he wasn't eating lunch at school and I figured it was due to money maybe, so I started paying his account instead of mine, bringing him baked goods, and letting him borrow my headphones even when I planned to use them. She takes off her clothes and pulls out a box of condoms. True story, that was still too subtle for me. It finally dawned on me years later. You'll notice the way they look at you 8 years later when attempting to sleep. Easy as pie. Never be too sure. I thought a girl liked me thrice, but all the times they were just being friendly and they were doing almost everything mentioned here. I know this is discouraging, but it might save you that embarrassment. Edit. The third time they did like me, but it was too late, sad face. When she hugs you from behind and kisses your neck, it's quite the good sign. Body contact 100%. Staying up late to talk to them. Longer eye contact. Energy levels rise around them. She starts consciously or unconsciously preening herself, like playing with her hair or fixing her clothes. Voice gets higher pitch. Dreamy or fuck me eyes lol. This is from my perspective as a female. Love is not a sprint, it's a marathon, a relentless pursuit that only ends when she falls into your arms or hits you with the pepper spray. Why do I keep looking at these threads? They make me sad every time. I mean, like if they get stuck into the washing machines and stuff when you're around. Lots of eye contact, looking at you when laughing in a group, playful touching when unnecessary to the situation, always making a point to speak to you. I think I'm experiencing this at work, and it is really testing my don't shit where you eat policy, as she is smoking hot. Before we got together, my partner would hug me sometimes for hours at a time, sometimes with their face buried between my neck and my shoulder. I thought they were just really cuddly and or in need of comfort. When they take notice of your looks and mannerisms way more than anyone else normally would. They let you put your penis in them. Does threatening to kidnap you if you don't go out with them count? 'Cause if so, then that might be one. That's the impression I got from them. So, filing restraining orders. Falling asleep on call with you. Not obvious, but guys, and girls I guess, can be super cruel to the ones they really like. I remember a guy the first knew used to really tease a girl and make fun of her in front of us all. But then he asked her out. They started a new life together in Australia, and they've now been married for 20 years. When their tongue is in your butt. They play this fun game where you get to chase them as they sprint away screaming, "Somebody help me," like, okay, but slow down a little so I can help you. It's like you're trying to outrun me, winking face. In the recent Ask Reddit thread, "Women, what is something men do that you hate?" a very popular answer was, "Always thinking I'm hitting on them when I'm just trying to be their friend." They expressed frustration such as, "I can't laugh at anything they say without them thinking I'm attracted to them," and, "If we even accidentally bump shoulders they think I'm flirting with them." So please people, as you read these tips such as physical contact, consider them clues that might mean someone is attracted to you. Don't draw conclusions from a single clue. Gather more evidence, or at least don't be a dick if it turns out you were mistaken.